All right, we're chatting rural real estate on the program now. Of course, we do that with the team at Property Brokers. This week we go to the Lower North Island. The regional manager there is John Arends. G'day, John. How are you?
Hey Dom, how are you this morning?
I'm not too bad. I'm interested in finding out how the market is around that Lower North Island. I know you're based in Masterton. Tell us what can you tell us about the market there at the moment?
I suppose if you look back over the past season, we've had a really good season regarding property sales. My region runs from the Taranaki right through King Country, Rangitikei, across the hill to the Tararua and everything south. So I've got a big patch. We've got about 18 agents in that patch, and through our team, we sold about 65 properties over 20 hectares. So yeah, the market's been quite strong. We're seeing a bit of we're very traditional here regarding our land use with sheep and cattle and dairy, a little bit of viticulture further south in the South Wairarapa, but it's really heartland New Zealand land use. But we're seeing some changes in the last year or two. This last season, we saw continued dairy farms going out of cows. So we really hit peak cows in this area. And also sheep and cattle, especially some of the bigger country, steeper country further east of the Tararua, along the east coast of the North Island, and also up into the hinterland of Taranaki and Rangitikei. We're seeing forestry slash production forestry and carbon operating at that level. I must admit, in the last, towards the end of this autumn, there was a little bit of a hiatus on that because that permanent forestry was getting reviewed by the government. But since then, we've seen renewed interest from the carbon slash production forestry people, really.
Right. So yeah, a lot happening. Properties are certainly changing hand. The market's good, and land use change is certainly a feature. That would be an accurate summary.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, traditionally would have dairy farmers looking to buy dairy farms and sheep and cattle, just basically either upsizing or downsizing depending on their circumstance. Whereas now there's a few more players in that market, which is good because it's actually driving values up. It can be potentially a little bit controversial, especially the carbon thing, but has actually provided some real good exit values for people or farmers in that sort of land use class, really.
So, John, as we head into the all-important spring months, things are obviously, seem to be in reasonable shape in your patch there.
Yep. I'm based in Masterton. We've had a very wet spring, but just going around the traps, we've got a few listings lining up for the spring. We have our spring catalogue come out middle of October. We're getting a few properties lined up for that. And across, basically we've got pretty much a good balance of property, dairy support, sheep and cattle, and some of the larger lifestyle properties coming up. So it's going to be a good full book. I think there'll be a bit of property hitting the market in the spring.
Good stuff. Well, and then people need to get in. They need to get in early, looking to buying or selling. So, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Get in touch with me. Either give me a call, 0274 447 380, or email me, johna@pb.co.nz, or any of our rural consultants anywhere in the Lower North Island. They'll see you right, point you in the right direction.
Great stuff, John Arends from the Lower North Island at Property Brokers. Thanks so much for your time today. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tom.